Okay, let us start today's luxury webinar. I'm going to introduce everybody. So we've got Caroline, Claire and Shushma today in the house. Shushma, would you like to introduce yourself? Tell us who you are, where you're from and what your prize today is, please.
Hello, my name is Shushma Knight and I represent Columbia Beach Resort in Basuri Bay in Cyprus. And my prize today is £50 voucher. So looking forward to somebody spending that with us.
Excellent. Thank you. So you all need to listen very, very carefully to all the presentations because we'll do the questions at the end and I'll ask you a little question as well. Everybody gets a prize draw entry. If you answer the question correctly, you get 10. So you do get an enhanced chance of winning. I'm now going to ask Claire to introduce herself. Hello, Claire. How are you?
Hi, good afternoon. I'm good, thank you. You'll have to excuse me. I have got a little bit of a croaky voice and a cough, so I apologise if at any point I make you sound like I'm really ill. I'm from Heritage Telfair, Heritage Awali and Veranda Resorts, and I will be telling you about Heritage Telfair today. And my prize is also a £50 voucher.
Super, thank you very much, Claire. And we've also got Caroline. Caroline, welcome. Tell us who you are.
Hi, hi everyone. Yeah, my name's Caroline. I represent Playa Resorts, who obviously represent Sanctuary Cap Cana, and our prize today is £50 or $60, depending obviously on where you are in the world. Please be nice to me. I'm only a week and a half old at AMG, who represent, so I am standing in for the business development manager today. So yeah, not too many questions, please.
But no, we get the questions anyway emailed, so if people do ask you questions,
fantastic.
Thanks, fine. If you don't know the answer, we'll send them over. So yeah, you've got lots of faces there coming up, which is good. Caroline, we're throwing you in at the deep end. You're going first. If you'd like to start your presentation, please.
Okay. Everyone see that okay?
Oh, good.
Yeah, brilliant. So yes, as I said, my name's Caroline. I represent Playa Resorts. Now, Playa Hotel and Resorts represent 8 different brands under the all-inclusive umbrella, not all the same. So the one we're chatting about today is Sanctuary Cap Cana. Now, that is a luxury collection, all-inclusive adult resort under the Marriott International umbrella. To be honest, it's a perfect 5-star luxury all-inclusive adult property based 15 minutes from the airport. So straight into Punta Cana International, 15-minute drive down to Cap Cana, which is a beautiful, exclusive gated community. Just a perfect location, really, down there in Cap Cana. Sanctuary Cap Cana is very idyllic. It's a sort of Spanish colonial theme, and it actually is centered around a castle, which you really don't find anywhere else in the Caribbean, or yeah, it's really quite unique. So with just a 15-minute drive, perfect, straight into the resort, which, as I said, is gated. It's an all-inclusive 5-star adults only, so it's 18 plus. The sort of key selling points is it's 4 different types of buildings, you know, where the accommodations are located in, and it consists of 19 unique room categories, which are included in oceanfront luxury villas and private island suites. So, you know, there's definitely something for everyone, perfect, as I'm sure you'll know, for your honeymooners. The resort consists of 5 restaurants, 6 bars and lounges, has 6 fantastic pools, one of which is a swim up bar, which I'm sure we all love. There's a really good spa on resort, 24-hour room service, your normal fitness centre, nightclub for your guests that fancy that, and butler service for guests in villa and castle suites. Just to note that the property is reopening on January 20th, post Hurricane Fiona. That's all fine, that's all going to schedule, and we will reopen on that date. Okay, I'm just going to show you guys a short video just to sort of help you get in the mood and wish we're all there. Apologies about that. It went back on again. So yeah, it looks a fantastic resort. As we can see, there's been a lot of refurb. I think they spent about $48 million giving that a nice little refurb very recently. So just a real sort of different resort with that Spanish colonial feel. So there's three different sections within the hotel of Sanctuary Cap Cana. The main sort of area is focused around the colonial section. This is the main area of the resort, which includes 88 suites. Within these suites are 4-room categories, and they are close to all the big 4 pools. They all have ocean view location. And again, like I said, they're situated around the main lobby area with all the restaurants like Capriccio's, the steakhouse, etc. Again, easy access to the beach and the beach bar from this colonial section, and right across from Sanctuary Town, which is across the road, which we'll have a little chat about later. Okay, so I'll really quickly go over these room types because, as we know, there's a lot to go over. So you're leading in with your junior suite ocean view in this colonial section. Again, great size rooms. You get your jetted bathtub, furnished living room, and a terrace. You can see some nice pictures and images there. All looks very nice. And again, you know, you're like nice colonial style. Onto your beachfront junior suite, which consists of 13 of those. Again, great size, located on the first floor. Your separate living room from your bedroom. Again, real spacious and, you know, really nice sort of luxury rooms. Again, going through to your premium junior suite ocean view. Again, you get a nice ocean view, your jetted bathtub on the balcony, which I know some people like, some people don't, but yeah, fantastic. And again, located up on the second floor, so fantastic views up there. Lastly, the terrace tower suite, which we've got 2 of those. That's right on the top of the building. Fantastic panoramic views across the ocean, and they are, you know, there's 2 bedrooms in them, so they're, you know, they're real top of the end. So, and great views from up there as well. Okay, then on to the luxury building section. This is located in the 2 new towers, which you can see on the image. There's 141 rooms within these 2 towers, and that includes the penthouse. So these probably give a bit more, you know, modern view of the resort and a modern feel to them against the other inventory. The location features of these 2 towers, apologies, are 3-room categories, suites with king-size beds or 2 queens, you know, perfect, you know, showers near to the main lobby, you know, near to the restaurants, easy access to the main pool, and again, access to the infinity pool. So that's just a slightly different, probably a bit more modern concept for any clients. Again, luxury junior suite in here, 60 of those. Again, you know, beautiful rooms, not maybe as colonial as the other, a bit more modern. Fantastic views of the garden or the ocean. First floor rooms have a garden view, and the accessible rooms for, you know, clients that, you know, need that accessibility. Onto the premium luxury junior suite ocean view. Again, same very modern feel to them. You got your bath out on the balcony. So yeah, something, you know, really nice and modern. And then again, up to the top where there's 1 penthouse suite, amazing panoramic views of the ocean view, quite plush up there, you know, lots of velvet used, etc. Full mini bar, full fridge, kitchenette, VIP service, large furnished terrace with a private jacuzzi. So that really is something special, that 1 suite that's up on the top of the penthouse there. Okay, so into the different area of the Sanctuary Cap Cana, the villa collection. This is, you know, into the sort of lush grounds. You've got 27 villas located in the secluded area of Sanctuary Cap Cana, which does span quite a few thousand acres. So there's 4 different villa categories. You've got villas with ocean view, villas with garden view, and then villas with private pool. So yeah, there's a lot of different you know, areas that you can, you know, you just feel a bit more like you're probably, you know, like hidden away in a little community down there in one of those villas. So yeah, it's really really nice sort of different environment around that area. So starting off, we got the Monarch Villa, which is consists of 10 villas. These are garden view villas, located near to the colonial area, beach area and main pool. So again, not far to, you know, trek along, but just something, you know, you're on your own, you're in your villa, and it just feels a bit more personal maybe. So again, as I say, these are the garden view ones. And again, you get the VIP service here. Onto the Monarch Villa, which are on the ocean front. There's 9 of these suites. Again, being oceanfront, they're going to be located right by the beach. Again, beautifully furnished. You've got your jetted bathtub again, furnished living room and furnished terrace. So again, you know, just really nice, comfy, you know, out of the way, but also straight on the ocean front. So that's probably a good key selling point, you know, being right on the ocean, but in your own nice little villa. And then lastly, there's 4 king and queen villas, which are again ocean front, but they have full bathroom, full furnished living room and a large furnished terrace with a jacuzzi again. They're near to the Cascade pool, and they also have a plunge pool on their own terrace. So that again is probably the key selling point, the plunge pool on the terrace for these ones, and again include the VIP service. Then you've got the sort of the top boy, the Royalty Villa, which again look absolutely stunning. They're 2-bedroom villas, the largest villas excluding the one island suite. The Royalty Villas include a master bedroom, full bathroom, and then a secondary bedroom with another king size bed, and then 2.5 bathrooms. So I suppose the other half's probably outside. A furnished living room and a large furnished terrace with a pool. And within this, you sort of got your private pool overlooking the ocean. So something that's really, really special, really idyllic. You know, the people that have obviously, you know, they're on a special occasion, they've got that budget, you know, for a honeymoon or any, you know, any special time in anyone's life. But again, yeah, these are really top notch, with obviously your VIP service in there. And I'm just looking at it now, so idyllic looking across the ocean there. So yeah, that's all good. And then on to the last final section, the castle section. Now this is one that's really unique, and this is the key selling point to this resort. You know, like I said, you can't really go and stay in a castle anywhere else in the Caribbean. I mean, unless you want to go to Scotland and be really cold. So yeah, the castle is, as I said, the one and only feature within the Caribbean. It features 68 unique and luxurious suites. So there's 8 different room categories in this area. Also the spa sits in this area, the fitness centre, the wok restaurant, the convention centre, some bars around here, and then there's also a saltwater pool surrounding the castle, which is quite interesting. Again, ocean view and garden view within this area, and yeah, it's just totally, you know, unique. Definitely, you know, the USP for this resort is the castle. So it leads in with the Castle Junior Suite, again 14 suites, garden view located on the first floor, quite, you know, modern, includes a full bathroom, obviously king size bed, furnished living room, and, you know, a terrace with the garden views. Again, going on to the Castle Junior Suite oceanfront, it's 23 suites located on the first and second floor. First floor have access to a patio, and then obviously second floor will be a balcony, except for a couple that don't have balconies. Again, they are oceanfront, so great views of the ocean. Again, the normal like before, your king size bed, full bathroom, etc. And then you've got your castle suite on the ocean front. Again, same as before, a bit, you know, the decor is slightly different in these rooms, still quite modern, ocean front, and fully furnished terrace with modern decor on. And then you've got which is quite interesting, the Castle Junior Swim Out Suites, which are, you know, garden and pool views located on the first floor, which has swim out access, which I find really unique, you know, the salty water pool. So it's something very different, beautiful rooms there. And if, you know, some people do like that swim out feel, so not for everyone, but I think it's definitely very unique, that one. And again, we go up to 1-bedroom suites, which are up on the top, the first or the third floors, which are 2 levels. Yeah, and then obviously the honeymoon suite, which sits on the top, located on the 3rd floor with its own private pool. So something very amazing really up there. Again, a suite, another 2 imperial suites, which are right at the top. Again, just, you know, out of this world, really amazing views. And then there's the Castle Island suite, which is located on the 1st floor, and it has 3 private indoor pools, which, wow, is quite amazing, really. I don't know who needs 3 indoor pools, but hey, it's all lovely. Yeah, quickly onto the food and beverage. You know, you've got your seafood specialty restaurant, Blue Marlin, Capriccios, the Italian cuisine, and, you know, your international buffet, which everyone loves. Onto, you know, your classic American steakhouse, which is, you know, perfect for, you know, your Argentine barbecue, etc. Beach bar, which is great, you know, a few steps from the ocean. And then coffee shop, you know, really nice little modern coffee shop there. Everyone loves you know, to maybe chill, you know, late morning and have a little latte or cappuccino, say, and a pastry if they're up for that. And yeah, you've got obviously the swim up pool bar, snack bar, and then the love bar, which has just been newly renovated, which, you know, really nice to chill out, you know, just before dinner for a, you know, cocktail or a beer. Then there's a couple more drink and snack bars, and then Wok, the Asian sushi and teppanyaki restaurant. And then, as always, in-suite dining. Also, another unique selling point for this is the Sanctuary Town, which sits on the road just across from the hotel, which is fantastic. It holds, I think, about 8 different restaurants across there. So it's open to the public. So it feels like you're actually leaving the resort and going out, you know, going out for dinner. But this is all included within your all-inclusive. It's just that a few bits may have some extra payment, you know, like a charge. But yeah, it's just something really nice. You know, there's a cigar bar and, you know, cigar and rum bar, which is really cool, an English pub and a burger place. So it just feels like you're going out and not necessarily staying in a resort. I think this is currently open sort of 5 days a week from about 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. And as I said, some, you know, surcharges apply on these. Again, a bit of sushi, you've got a Spanish tapas and an Asian fusion restaurant. And then a pizza place, you know, where you get your pizza wood baked in the oven. And then also Sweet House, if anyone wants to, you know, be a bit naughty and go and get a waffle or a pancake or something. So that's really, I think, definitely a unique selling point for the resort. As I said, you know, 6 swimming pools, great spa, and also, not including all-inclusive, the Punta Espada Golf Club, which is one of the best in the Caribbean. Obviously, the extra charge is on there for the guests, but that really is a fantastic golf resort, as I say, probably one of the best in the Caribbean. Just really quickly going on to some of the people who you can obviously buy Sanctuary Cap Cana from. You can see, you know, for example, you've got your Hayes Travel, Gold Medal, Flight Centre, Instant Travel, Travel Pack, Main Street Travel, US Air Tours, etc. So I do apologise if I've waffled on today. This is my first and probably won't be doing these much presentations, but your lovely business development manager is Jade, who I'm sure you all know. So all her contact details are there. So any questions, just ask her. But yeah, and also don't forget, you can obviously earn your cash rewards for your bookings. So earn £20 per booking for your per booking for Sanctuary Cap Cana through my booking rewards. So yeah, that's really good. Thank you so much. I do apologise if I've waffled, and yeah, have a good day, everyone.
Thank you very much, Caroline. That was really good. And when you said who needs 3 indoor pools, hello, I will. I'll take that any day. Those suites looked incredible. So big thank you for showing us those, and I have a little sweet place where you can go get your waffles and things. I was loving that too. So I hope you was all listening very carefully. Just really one quick question that came through while you was doing the presentation.
Yeah.
What date was we reopening? Was it the 20th?
It's 20th of January, so that must be next weekend, is it? Yeah. So yeah, for as far as we're concerned, we've had no updates. They're fully scheduled and ready to open on the 20th.
Super. Thank you very much. If you've got any further questions, please pop them in the Q&A and we'll do them towards the end. So thank you, Caroline. We're now going to move across to Mauritius, and we've got Claire. Claire, I muted you earlier, so you'll just have to unmute yourself first.
Hi.
Deborah, Dana Castle.
I know, I can't be that, I don't think. I've been with Heritage not quite as short a time as Caroline, but I've only been with them for about 6 weeks. So yeah, hopefully this will work. So let's see. I've got a little video to share with you guys first. If I can find it now. Here we go. This one. Oh, can you hear that okay?
Yeah, but we can't see it. It's not
blue skies all the way.
It worked perfectly in the test runs.
I know. It always works in practice, doesn't it? It never works when you actually got to do it in for real. Right, let's try that again. Okay, so share sound, yes.
You might have to double click it maybe.
Can you see that?
I can see that, but can't see the actual video. It's
what can you see?
I can see your grid with all the choice of the videos on.
Okay, but not the video.
Not the video.
How is this not right? I'm going to stop sharing completely. Right, let's try again.
When we did the test, when it came up.
Right, what am I doing?
I can tell you all about Heritage Telfair in the meanwhile.
I know, you don't even need me. It's fine.
Here we go.
Yeah? Excellent.
Yeah.
Right.
Blue skies all the way. We laugh, we joke, we sing. What a beautiful day. Not a cloud in our sight. It's such an adventure, my baby, you and I. Water's crystal clear. Reality so far from here. Never wanna leave this place. Oh, so far from home. No need for nobody else. We've got it all. Feeling so high. Living on cloud nine. So precious. Color me in bright light. Taste the night upon our lips. Sweetness like a rainbow's kiss. Happiness is life. No need for money. Oh sugar, you're my honey. Such a joyride. You take me to the highest heights. Let's stay here, I think we might. Shimmer me in gold. We're all each other needs for us, my love, to grow old. Life, feeling so high.
Okay, so hopefully that gives you a small taster. So I'm hopefully now that. Can you see my presentation?
Yep, just put it into the full view and you're good.
Yeah, it's in full view. Can you see it? Is that okay?
Oh, good. Super duper.
Okay. Well, hey, it works. It's always a relief. So, as I say, I look after Heritage Resorts. So Heritage Le Telfair is a 5-star luxury hotel down on the south coast of Mauritius. We are now part of the small luxury hotels of the world as well. So we're a little bit more than just a hotel. We're a destination is what we like to say. So we have 2,500 hectares to play with. So there's not just the Telfair, there's a lot more kind of encompassed within the resort. So we have Heritage Le Telfair, as I say, is the 5-star luxury, all suite, all butler service hotel. Next door, we have Heritage Awali, which is our 5-star all-inclusive. And then we have Heritage The Villas. Today, we're just going to concentrate mainly on Le Telfair for you guys. So there's lots of things to do. We're very committed to sustainability. Obviously, we have a large resort that encompasses so much more than just your kind of hotel room. We want to encourage our guests to kind of get out and explore the nature reserve, the Seashell Museum, etc. So this kind of gives you an overview of how we're kind of situated. So you can see Telfair down there on the beachfront, and then Awali's, as I say, is next door. Then onto the left of that, we have Sea Beach Club. Sea Beach Club is kind of our funky vibe. It's where we had all the DJs over Christmas and New Year. We do brunch, we've got kite surfing down there. That's included on the Gourmet Bliss package. You can go for brunch, different gins, etc. We have a World of Seashell Museum, something a little bit different, especially if you've got some kids, you can go and have a look around the museum. The Le Chateau de Belhomme is the original chateau that you would have seen on the video there. That's our fine dining restaurant. We also have a suite above the restaurant that you can stay in. We get a lot of proposals up there, honeymooners, that kind of thing. We have Heritage Le Chateau Golf Course, which is our award-winning 18-hole golf course. We have the residences, which are villas, private villas that are dotted around the golf club, around the golf course. New coming this year, later on this year in 2023, we have Le Reserve opening. I know it says October, they've pushed it back a little bit. This is going to be a link style golf course. So you will start at the top of the mountain and work your way down towards the ocean. It's been designed, for those of you who know golf, by Louis, and I never say this right, so I do apologise if he hears this, but Louis Oosthuizen. He's quite a famous golfer. We also have the nature reserve where you can go quad biking, hiking, the Charamel 7 Coloured Earth Geopark, and Le Charamel restaurant. So we have a lot going on in our grounds of things for people to do. So as I mentioned, these are the 3 places we can stay. So we're going to concentrate on Heritage Le Telfair. Small luxury hotel in the room, just over 150 rooms. As I say, we lead in at a deluxe suite and work our way up through the different categories, but all of our suites have butler service. So when you arrive into reception, you get taken to your room, you're checked in, you meet your butler. They don't generally contact you via WhatsApp. So they're not intrusive. You can drop them a line, they can book restaurants for you, excursions, they can help you out with whatever you want. And they're kind of there if you want them. And then if you will need them to disappear, they will do so. Heritage Le Telfair has quite a colonial feel to it. Charles Le Telfair was actually a botanist on the island back in the 1800s, along with his wife, and you can actually see some of his drawings still in Kew Gardens. So they've kind of continued with the sort of colonial style theme. So all our suites, like many others, are either garden view or sea facing, and we only have 2 floors, so you either have ground floor, first floor. There's nothing in between. All of our suites accommodate 2 adults and 2 children under the age of 12. We do have a lot of interleading rooms, and I'm sure many of you are aware that's where you have 2 doors and then 1 main door. So you can shut the main door and then have the walkway between the 2 rooms. So obviously you can have your children next to you while you're there. So you know they're okay. The freestanding bath is actually our junior suite. Our junior suite is the only one really we recommend for adults only. It's a very romantic honeymoon style suite. Has a freestanding bath, the double shower, the canopy bed, you know, we can do the rose petals, that kind of thing. Also new, starting in February on our contracts from sort of February onwards, we are doing special added values with the suites. So the junior suite you start off with, you would get all your laundry and ironing done. which I'm actually thinking about going with a suitcase full of dirty washing so that I can get all mine done and ironed and then bring it home again with me. And then if you go up to a senior suite, you get things like private transfers, a dinner included, a table section dinner. And then the ocean beachfront suite, you get a buggy to use, the same sort of thing, you know, private air transfers, laundry and ironing and stuff. So that's all available. Obviously, the higher up you go, the more you get. You can see all the suites have Nespresso machines. I'm sure you all have been into the sort of a hotel room, so I won't go through every single detail, but as you can see there as well, it mentions all the additional added bonuses for you. So between the two resorts of Awali and the Telfair, we have 12 restaurants and 8 bars to choose from. You can come in on a bed and breakfast rate at Telfair. We then have half board, and then our all-inclusive package is called Gourmet Bliss. I'd highly recommend Gourmet Bliss. It's huge on the UK market. A lot of people do prefer to have that one price. They've paid it, they're in, they don't have to worry about anything while they're there. What this means, especially if they're on Gourmet Bliss, is that they can eat between the two resorts. So they can obviously stay in Annabella's or Ginger's. They can go across, they can have brunch at Sea Beach Club. They can take advantage basically of the dining across the board. They would also included in that, because it's not just about food, if you have any golfers, they would get unlimited free green fees, including a golf cart. They get unlimited champagne. They get 1 complimentary green fee at Le Reserve when it's opening. They get complimentary access to seashells, and they get a selection of activities such as yoga, etc. So definitely worth thinking about if you're looking to kind of really wow your guests. We then go on to Awali. I'm not going to touch too much on Awali because unfortunately I can't pull it out of the presentation. It all comes together, I apologise. And then we have the residences. I will just touch on these because these are really sort of part of Telfair. So these are 2, 3 or 4 bedroom villas. As mentioned, they're up on the golf course. So they have these stunning views that you can see in the first picture, but you're not right on the beachfront. You do get your own golf buggy. They're very popular for sort of large extended families. And you can go into the villa on Gourmet Bliss. So you can still eat down in the restaurants in Telfair and Awali, but then you've got your own infinity pool, your own area. And what you can also do is have your own chef come up and cook your barbecue. If you're anything like me, a barbecue usually goes 1 or 2 ways, raw or burnt. So our chefs hopefully would do a much better job than I would. But it gives you that sort of privacy aspect, but at the same time, you've got an all-inclusive resort at your fingertips. So golf courses, we're obviously quite big for golf. Heritage Golf Club is our 18-hole championship, and we have a 9-hole par 3 course. This was by ex-European tour professional Peter Makovic. It's won awards. It's going to be holding the Afro-Asia Bank Mauritius Open. You get a golf induction on some of the all-inclusive packages. So even if you haven't played before, you can have a go. You know, why not? I quite fancy it. I don't think I'll be any good, but you know, holding one, who knows? You can always have a try. Then we have our chateau, as I mentioned before. This is part of the fine dining experience. A beautiful sort of 18th century chateau, all done out in a beautiful kind of style. And you can see there that at the top, that's where we have a suite. So if anyone's looking for that little special something, they can just have that for the night. And they have a butler up there again, have breakfast overlooking the gardens laid out, as you can see, the manicured lawns and things. There's a giant banyan tree apparently just to the right of that we get a lot of proposals up. So if you're up there one night, you might see someone going down on one knee, and hopefully not just to tie their shoelace, but to actually make a proposal. Otherwise their girlfriend might be very disappointed with them. So the place to see, the place to be, this is our Sea Beach Club. So this is, as I say, our sort of funky area, our funky vibe area. We had the DJs there for a live over the New Year doing all the party. I haven't tested it myself, but apparently there are 700 gins to choose from. I'm not sure you'll get through them in a week, but you could always give it a go, I suppose. They have day beds. It's very relaxed. You can have obviously food over there as well. And this is included on the Sea Beach, on the Gourmet Bliss package. We have the 7 Colours Wellness Spa. You can get daily treatments. It's all based on the 7 chakras of your energy centers. It's a very holistic approach. You go, you have a consultation first, and then they discuss with you what you find most useful for you. I really want to touch on the kids club. So we have actually have a kids area and a baby club. And the baby club, it's not that one, the baby club is from 0 to 3 years. And we have qualified nannies that will look after the babies. We then from 3 upwards to 11 obviously have the kids club, which have an activity, and then we have a teen club. So we kind of cover the whole age range. So even if you're coming with a small baby, you can rest assured that a qualified nanny will be able to look after your child while you're away and just give you maybe that hour's nap or peace and quiet. To give you an example, over Christmas, we had Santa go in and have a Santa's party on Christmas Day. So, you know, they do all sorts of different activities and really do work hard to keep the kids entertained. And you can drop them in and out as and how you want to. There's lots of different experiences, as I've kind of mentioned a few already. We can arrange these, you know, the World of Seashells Museum. You can go hiking. You can do a picnic, you know, waterfall. These are all within our kind of nature reserve. So there's a lot of things to do. Rogers Hospitality, which kind of owns the whole of the Telfair Veranda brand, also has all the catamarans on the island, so we can arrange catamaran tours, etc. One last thing to touch on, because I know it's becoming a really big thing for a lot of customers these days, is our sustainability program. So since 2021, and actually probably before that, but due to COVID, it kind of got stuck a little bit, where we actually have carbon neutral stays for all our guests in resort. We also promote a circular economy. So since January last year, all of our fruit, vegetables, seafood, etc. is sourced either from Mauritius or Reunion Islands or Madagascar. So it's all locally sourced. And obviously we go working with our conservations, we've got training programs, and we upgraded our waste management. So we 75% of our waste through our 9 hotels is actually recycled. So I know that some guests are really kind of focusing on being kind of, you know, eco-friendly at the moment, especially with their holidays. And that's it from me. Hopefully I've kept within my time, Sarah. I see you pop back up, so I'm assuming that I'm nearly finished. There and else.
You're slightly over, but it was okay. Great presentation.
I'll stop now. So obviously I don't have a slide with my number or anything, but if you know, Sarah's got it. I'm on Facebook, Claire Coy Travel. Any questions, anything like that, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. It's kind of what we're here for.
Super. I'm going to send a covering email anyway once we've finished with the recording, so everybody will have your contact details. So no problem at all. Thank you, Claire, for the fabulous presentation. It's nice and warm here at the moment. I've got the fan behind me.
Don't rub it in.
Okay, so we're now going to move across to Cyprus. We've got Shushma. Shushma, you will need to unmute yourself. I'll just ask you to unmute. We was having a couple of technical problems earlier. We're going to give it a go and see if you can share. If not, I'm on standby. It's on my computer ready and waiting. So do you want to try and share your screen, Shushma?
Is it working?
Yay!
Yes. Yay! So, hi, I'm so pleased about this. I've been stressing so much. Hi, everybody. My name's Shushma. I'm very new to rewards, but very, very pleased to be here. So today I represent Columbia Beach Resort, located in Cyprus, a luxury 5-star resort. Now, Cyprus is not just about a beach resort, holiday or sun. There's so much heritage there as well. A lot of mythology, 10,000 years of history as well. Lots and lots of things to be able to explore and experience as well. Now, for instance, where Columbia Beach is actually located, we've got Aphrodite's Rock. Everybody has actually heard about Aphrodite's Rock. It's the goddess of love, and they say that if you swim anti-clockwise 3 times, you retain your beauty. So us women don't need to do that because we're all very beautiful, I think. So lots of things here. Paphos is also a really good place to go. You can go and enjoy the tombs of the kings there, the mosaics there as well, Limassol. as well is literally 20 minutes away. And here you've got the medieval sort of a city, and you've got lovely sort of historical sites there as well. But also you've got boutique shops and cafes and lovely sort of bars to actually enjoy as well. So lots and lots of things you can actually do in Cyprus. And I think one of my favorites things really is to go off to Troodos Mountains, which again is very easy access as well. So you can see some beautiful, authentic villages there, vineyards there, and really feel that slow life sort of feeling there as well, and enjoy those spa treatments there up there as well. Lots of things to do. So when it comes to Cyprus, and when you arrive into, you can arrive into Paphos airport, or you can arrive into Larnaca. When you arrive into Paphos, it's literally 20 minutes away to Pissouri. So right in the middle of Paphos and Limassol, right in the middle here. And Larnaca is 70 minutes away. So really, really easy access to both cities, and you can really enjoy sort of easy access to all the sites that I've just mentioned as well. Now, when you arrive into Columbia Beach Resort, Columbia Beach is actually located on a 2-kilometer beachfront location. We're also members of the small luxury hotels of the world. Now, when you arrive into Pissouri, Pissouri is actually in the countryside, so there are no other hotels there at all, but it's very easy access. So for instance, the 2-kilometer beachfront Blue Flag Beach, by the way, is there. But because we're located right at the end of the road, it feels very private. So there are no beaches in Cyprus which are public, private beaches. They're all public beaches, but because we're at the end, it feels very, very private. You can walk from the actual beach and go off into the small village where you can explore some bars and some restaurants and souvenir shops as well, and stretch your legs, but you've got absolutely everything in the resort. So when you arrive, this is the aerial view. When you arrive into the Columbia Beach, you've got the west wing here with the big pool, you can see, and then you've got the east wing. We'll talk about that a little bit close, a little bit more in shortly. But also what I wanted to show you, we've also got some accommodation here, which are the Eagle's Nest accommodation, which is sort of elevated high up, and you have these amazing views of the bay as well. So, and just wanted to point out the lift here as well, which you can take to actually go to the Eagle's Nest area. So this is what I wanted to share. This is so magical. It's so beautiful. As I said, it's actually located on a 2-kilometer beach. You've got cliffs on one side, really tranquil feeling. It's all about the tranquility at Columbia Beach. And you can see round here, you've got this 80-meter fantastic pool, which has an amazing design. Actually, it's connected to our spa, which is an amazing design that you'll see a little bit later. But also, this is the west side of it, so it's very much like a Cypriot village, that feel that you'll get. You've got some individual buildings here which houses 8 to 10 suites around there as well, and you've also got suites obviously on the east side as well. Now, with 169 all-suite property, offering a range of accommodation here, absolutely a range. But in the UK market, you will find junior suites and executive suites here, beautifully sort of decorated, as you can see in these pictures here as well. Now, the junior suite, this is a junior suite sea view, but you can actually have different views to your suites. Now, the junior suite sea view is all junior suites, in fact, are 43 square meters in size, and it takes a total of 2 adults and 1 child for small families. The sofa bed will open up, and that will be for the child to sleep, but it's an open plan suite. All our suites have 31 channels. You've got your air conditioning, you've got your ensuite bathrooms as well. And as you can see, they're luxurious suites, the way they've decorated, using the local sort of furnitures and architectures as well. So in the junior suite, you can actually have a garden view, pool view, and a sea view. When you jump to the executive suites here, now the executive suites jump to 47 square meters. Again, it's an open plan suite. And you have the different views here as well. So you can have your side sea view, pool view, and your sea view. Now, when you jump to the sea view, it actually jumps to a 60 square meter, occupies a total of 4 here for a family. So you can have small families here. You could have 3 adults and a child as well. And we can actually provide a roll-away bed as well. Again, stunning locations. Across the bay, you can see the beautiful views here as well. It's very tranquil, luxurious linens are used here, and as you see, the furnitures as well, very in keeping with the architecture and the authentic feel as well, but modern twist to Cyprus. Now, Eagle's Nest, the ones I actually pointed out earlier on, which are situated high up, these are effectively an executive suite sea view, so 60 square meters in size, and it would take a family of 4, so 2 adults, 2 children, or 3 adults and a child, but it is an open plan suite. Now, I would suggest actually these suites lend very well to honeymooners, somebody who's looking for that privacy element of it. You have these stunning views up here as well. As I said, you can actually come up to these suites in a glass lift, which is on near the west wing, or a buggy service, or we can walk as well. So beautiful. All of our suites actually offer molten brown products as well. And a lot of them are, en suites with a separate bath and shower as well. Now, these are all the accommodations that we can offer at and views that we can offer at the West Wing. Now, in terms of accommodation, although we've spoken about the junior suites and the executive suites, we do have plenty more sort of accommodations on offer. We do have family suites, 1 and 2 bedrooms, which will occupy a maximum of 5, with the different views as well and different locations. But just to give you an idea, so at the West Wing, you have a slightly smaller bathroom, and you'll see in the East Wing shortly in terms of the accommodation and the decor there as well, and the bathroom size. So this is the East Wing. As you can see, they're very similar in styles. You've got the, muted blue colors and the cream colors as well, but I would say slightly more modern in style, and you have much bigger bathrooms, bathtubs and showers separated as well. So here you'll have lots of choices again for families as well. The 1 and 2 bedroom suites, as I mentioned, and really stunning views over the bay, the side sea views as well, which really are fantastic. The sunsets here are just incredible. Now, the dining options. So Columbia Beach is actually offered on a bed and breakfast basis. Now we have a beautiful and fantastic gourmet to offer. Now we have 3 restaurants that we can actually offer. So if you upgrade to half board, Bacchus is our signature restaurant, which is not actually included in your half board dining option. You can dine there and we would provide a credit against it, so you can still dine there. The cuisine offered at Bacchus is a Mediterranean, Indo-Asian fusion kind of mixed together, very beautifully sort of carried out there. The actual chef is actually trained by a Michelin star chef as well. We have a range of fantastic wines on site as well, and it's really a stunning location, very much sort of indoor eating space, as well as al fresco around the pool area as well. The Apollo Taverna, again, a very sort of stunning restaurant here as well, Mediterranean in style, Cypriot gourmet, open for lunch and dinner as well, and it's really fantastic. Now, the Cape Aspro, this is located actually on the east side of the resort, and we have a multiple of offerings here as well. Now, just to actually point out, 99% of the menus, when you actually upgrade to half board, will be based on a la carte service. So it will be a set menu, you'll have the choices on there, but it will be a la carte served. So you've got the choices there. And throughout your 7-night stay, for instance, you will be dining at some stage in one of these restaurants. Now, it is based on seasonal as well. So, you know, maybe in the winter months, not all the restaurants are open, but just to give you a flare of idea that, you know, you can actually have a la carte service in all of our restaurants. And again, Cape Aspro is so well known for seafood here. Most of the, most of the menu is included. You might have some, you know, like king prawns and some steaks, or you might have supplements that you have to add to, but generally speaking, you know, it's all included there as well. It's fabulous. And we've got the Atrium restaurant here. This is located also in the east side of the resort, and mostly people sit outside and have breakfast here. But again, the stunning views across the actual resort are just beautiful. The street eats is such a lovely concept. Again, you'll be enjoying this on your half board choice, and sometime throughout your stay as well, you'll be enjoying small plates here, so Middle Eastern, Cypriot, Greek as well, and even Asian sort of small plates that you can actually enjoy, and in a very bohemian sort of relaxed feel as well. 6 bars, one for pretty much every single night. We like that. Lots of choices there as well. And, you know, you've got the Usury bar as well. This is located on the west near the one of the restaurants. We've got, as I said, a really fantastic range of wines that we offer as well, and cocktails as well. But the bars are not all, you know, we've got many bars, but you can have snacks there throughout the day. You can have ice creams for children as well. So, you know, children are also catered for. The Eros bar, a place where you can, you know, dress up and go out and sit out on the lovely terrace as well, where you can see this beautiful swimming pool, which overlooks the 80-meter swimming pool as well. So you can really, you know, dress up in the evening to do that. You've got the Poseidon pool bar as well, where again, you know, children are catered for, milkshakes and snacks and ice creams all day. And the Poseidon beach bar. So if you're on the beach, for instance, enjoying, you know, some sunbathing, and you fancied a drink, then you don't have to go physically, not that it's very far, you can just go in and walk over to the Poseidon beach bar and have your snacks and your drinks, or a coffee as well there. So this is the Cape Aspro bar. So this offers you a lovely sort of swim up bar area as well, again located between the east and the west. And then you've got the Seven Seas bar here as well. So again, this is located on the east, so very nice place to have an aperitif in the evening before dinner as well. And again, you know, just step out and you'll see these blue beautiful colors in front of you as well. Now, the Hebe Spa is our award-winning spa here. We offer Valmont and Elemis products here. Now, this is the design that I was mentioning. That swimming pool that you saw earlier on, the 80-meter swimming pool, is actually connected to this spa area. So what happens is, in the mornings, you can really enjoy, and the families can, you know, swim in, and the children can enjoy the pool area in and out, swim in, and come about sort of 1 o'clock, these doors will close, which will then be an adult zone, a relaxation zone here, where you can enjoy your treatments in peace and have that privacy element as well. Now, we've got many suites on hand as well. We've got an indoor pool as well, and that's actually heated seasonally. So in the winter months, we'll be offering that part of it, but many suites on offer as well. As part of staying at Columbia Beach, you've got lots and lots of things actually included. So we've got many things like on offer with sports and leisure. So you've got fully fitted gyms. We've got 2 of those, steam baths, jacuzzis, hot and cold areas of saunas as well, and tennis courts. But some of these, most of these items, there's no supplement at all. So you can actually enjoy all of these facilities. We have a weekly program as well. You can participate in yoga lessons and aerobics as well. And again, these things are also included in your stay as well. So lots and lots of lovely things for the whole family to enjoy. We have a complimentary kids club 4 to 12 years old, and a babysitting service is always on request, of course. And we have a club life creche as well. This is payable, of course. Now the kids club accredited by the Worldwide Kids Club accreditation that you have to go through, well known. And we offer menus for kids as well. So you have a morning session, afternoon session. If you want your children to stay for lunch, then you can just have them stay with us. That is an extra charge as well. We offer seasonal sort of sailing lessons, swimming lessons as well. So many, many things for the children to really enjoy. Now, experiences, so many experiences. As I said, we're actually located in the countryside, so the views that you get and the country setting that you get, it's just amazing. We have a professional cycling centre actually on site. It is sort of owned by a third party, but we offer these services. Now, you can actually hire a mountain bike there, road bikes, e-bikes would be me. I wouldn't be doing the others, but you can really go out and explore the countryside there as well. Now that is a little bit July and August, we don't offer those services because it's far too hot in the summer months to cycle, but you know, it's really good. And Cyprus is actually, we're very well known for cyclists to go over. We do have a fantastic water sports centre on site as well. And then of course we do have accreditations with, we're accredited to many partners for the golf as well. So we have 4 golf courses that we actually offer, and we offer golf packages as well. So if you're interested in any of these things, then it's, you know, something to send me an email about, and I'm more than happy to share with you. And of course the location where we are as well, so you have weekly sports and leisure programs, hiking and sightseeing, and these are, you know, could be seasonal as well. We do offer weddings, christenings, parties, little get-togethers, anything like that. Just give me a shout and let me know as well. So yeah, so we've got these amazing accreditations here that I can show you. And just to let you know, we are part of the small luxury hotels of the world, very much into our sustainability as well. So thank you very much. And this is our beautiful beach.
Super. Wow, I didn't realize this hotel was so beautiful. It's the brochures just don't do it justice.
I know,
really
it's stunning.
phenomenal.
It's absolutely
Yeah.
stunning. And the location of it, you know, people don't realize, they obviously know Paphos and Limassol seem to be the ones, but definitely, you know, Pesuri Bay is literally 20 minutes away, and it's not far. And if you're looking for that sort of idyllic location with tranquil feeling, supporting the whole family, couples, whatever you want, it's there.
Super. Thank you very much. So we do have a couple of questions that have come in now. So Caroline, are you ready? They're all for you. Caroline? You need to unmute.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you.
Okay, so Daryl's asked, do you need to book the restaurants at Sanctuary?
I will. No, you don't.
Nope.
No,
Okay.
and none of the Playa resorts, you don't need to pre-book the restaurants. I'm going to double check that on Sanctuary, but I know the rest of them aren't. But I'll get that double checked.
Super. Patricia's asked who is the BDM for the US, and I know they've got a lot of BDMs in the US, so Patricia, we're going to get back to you on this one with exactly who your BDM is. Karen's asked, is it possible to get day passes to visit Cap Cana when she visits Punta Cana?
I'll have to ask Jade and we'll come back to.
No problem. Claire, Donna's asked, are chefs included in the gourmet bliss at the residences, or are they an extra charge?
I'm trying to find out, and I will let you know.
You're an extra
You
charge.
know the answer. Oh,
You're
there
an
you go.
extra
They're an
charge.
extra charge. I was reading through all my paperwork really quickly then because I saw the question. I was like, oh, I'm quick. I thought they would be, but I didn't want to say one way or the other. But
Yeah, we had for my friends, I think it was her 40th birthday, we hired some of the chefs to come and make a private barbecue for us, and it was just
Right,
absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, it was an extra charge. Daryl's asked for you, Shushma, the weddings at Columbia Beach, how many do you have a day?
Oh God, not, we wouldn't do more than sort of 1 or 2 a week, let alone a day. It really depends, but no, definitely it's not a machine at all. It's very nicely done. Yeah.
Super, because a lot of clients they want that day to be their special day, so one wedding.
Oh
per
yeah,
day.
yeah. No, I totally agree. No, I can get you more information about it if you would like, but definitely when I've been there, and I've been there many a times, I've never ever seen, any like lots of weddings taking place at all. Hardly, it's just lovely. It's really beautiful. Yeah.
Super, thank you very much. Okay, I don't think we've got any more questions, but if you do, I'll be sending out the follow-up. You can reach out to any of the hosts and ask away. Okay, so if everybody now can go to chat, this is the part where we see who's been listening. Make sure that your drop down says everyone, and we're going to ask some questions. So Caroline, if you can ask your question first, please.
Okay, could you hear me? Sorry, apologies.
Yeah.
You can? Yeah, of course. Okay, how many room categories does Cap Cana have?
Oh, mixed
Oh my-
bag here. Lots of different answers. Oh, okay. It looks like the most answers are saying 19. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Who
So
was the first?
Shanice.
Do we think Greg got a little bit carried away and added an extra?
I think there was a
categories?
typo on the first one. Bless. Yeah.
Where was it? 198?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think bless. That was good.
It maybe felt that way when we were going through all these amazing rooms. It was like,
Oh yeah,
wow.
apologies about that.
Okay, super. Shanice, you were the first person with that one, so you've got the 10 entries. Claire.
Yes. Well, mine's quite an easy one, I think, compared to that. What was the name of the all-inclusive package at the Telfair?
Oh, that's
Oh, wow.
too easy.
Before
Come
they
on.
even, before I even asked, they
Of course,
didn't get the
Emma
full
was
question out.
correct. Hang on, where am I? Oh, they're all flying through. So yeah,
Oh.
Emma was correct. It is, of course, Gourmet Bliss. And last but not least, Shushma, what is your question, please?
Okay, so what is the signature restaurant called?
That looked amazing, might I add. Yeah, and is there do you have to spell it correctly?
It's fine. It's fine. Well done. Well
So
done.
Carol, you are the first person, and it is, how would you pronounce it, Bacchus?
Yeah.
Bacchus.
You guys need to come out there. It is incredible, honestly.
Can I say,
I tell you
I repped in Cyprus in 99, 2000, and I was up in Ayia Napa area, and we used to drive down to Missouri for our days off because it was so peaceful and so beautiful.
Yeah.
But,
Thank you. I totally agree, guys.
Yeah.
If you want, especially can I just quickly say, whilst you're there, and I forgot to mention something actually, is that we're just launching some winter last minute offers. So you've got 10% giving away 10% for stays until March, and then we've got the summer offers starting from 1st of April, and you'll get 15% off. So if you want this sort of last minute sun, please go and get it, because this miserable here today, absolutely so wet. I can't tell you.
Super duper. Well, thank you. We've had 3 fantastic hotels, all completely different, all in the complete luxury market that will hopefully be perfect for your clients. So I'm going to send the follow-up. Any questions, further questions, reach out to everybody independently. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you, ladies, for the super information that you've given us today. Remember, these guys are trade friendly. They want to work with you. Keep throwing your bookings their way. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank
Sarah.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Sarah.
Bye.
Bye.